Grilled octopus over the open fire. This is legit the best way to cook octopus. Let me walk you through this. Absolutely deadly. So this beautiful octopus we picked up at the HEB in Boerne, Texas, at the Open Fire Texas meetup. This was so cool. Got this beautiful piece of machinery here. We're going to clean it up for you, prep it up. First thing you're going to do, you're going to pull out that beak. That beak is nasty. Squeeze that, pop it out. Now we're going to flip it over, cut the eyes out because they are hard. They're hard and gross, so cut the eyes out. Then we're going to flip it over, dig inside of that head, pull all the gear out of the head. That stuff doesn't render out, doesn't cook down. It's crunchy, it's gross. You don't want any part of that. So just give her a good yank, pull all the guts out of the inside of that head, and then here we go. Nice, clean, pretty octopus. And for peace of mind, I'll cut around the mouth as well as squeeze the beak out, just to get rid of that little cartilage piece that's around the beak, holds it in. It's nasty. You don't want it. So there we go. Nice, perfect octopus, ready to go and start blanching into that. We've got vinegar, olive oil, we've got herbs, we've got a couple of lemons in there, and she's on a rolling boil right now. We'll dunk it a few times to blanch it, slowly getting her deeper and deeper into that pot of water. And then once we get her, they're curling up, they're tightening up just a little bit. Once we're happy with that, we're going to drop it into that pot. We're going to pull it over the open fire, get it to a simmer, and we're going to let it simmer off for most of the afternoon. A couple hours for sure. 2, 3 hours, maybe 4, maybe even 5. Depends how many beers you're having while you're doing this. But this is a key part of getting a nice, supple octopus off of the open fire is the simmer with the juices that you put inside of that pot. So now she's done. It's been a couple hours. We're going to throw her over the open fire now, over the charcoal and that post oak. We even got mesquite burning on there. And now we're going to dump some oil over it. You can use olive oil. We're using rendered beef tallow from beef ribs. That cow was fed bourbon mash, the corn mash from Treaty Oak Distillery. It was insane. It was absolutely insane. There we go. Nice big open fire rolling, getting it going. The key to grilling octopus with the open fire, even the coals, anytime you got that heat, we're watching the suction cups. When those suction cups start to get charred on the outside, they make a nice little black ring. It's time to be very careful how we're going to finish this up. As soon as those suction cups start to fall off of the tentacles, you've gone too far. So what we're doing is we're watching the darkness of the outer ring of those suction cups to gauge when we're going to pull it all together. It's already cooked, it's already tender, and there you go. You see the char on the outside of those rings? This is cooked to perfection. You ask anybody that was there. Cutting it up right now just to show you how nice and tender it is, not rubbery. We're not eating a racer, and it's also not super fishy because of what we put inside of that beautiful simmering juice. It was perfect. This octopus was absolutely perfect, and I cannot wait until you cook one and you let me know how it goes. Make sure you're hitting subscribe and like and follow and all of that, and take a look at this. Down the hatch, ladies and gentlemen. Perfect octopus over the open fire in Texas. Doesn't get any better than that. You ready? There you go, people.